Hello, I am that dude with the beard, and today I'm going to be doing a commentary. A commentary that does not leech off of any famous commentator. Which is a start, mind you, but I have to admit something. I am not looking forward to this one. Why? I have to commentate on quite possibly one of the most idiotic Dragon Ball Z fans of all time. Doug is a ranter, reviewer, manchild, and arrogant bastard all rolled into one. Basically, he's the kind of guy who, if you don't like what he likes, you're an asshole. And if you like something that he doesn't like, you're an asshole. So as you can tell, this guy has gotten a lot of hate. Now, I've only been able to find a few commentaries on him, but I'm going to focus on one of his most recent ones. His rant geared towards Dragon Ball Z Kai. And if you don't know this, he's a major fan of evolution. Oh god, this is going to be painful.
Time for some revenge. I started watching Dragon Ball Kai in 2009, and once again, I enjoyed it. Then I watched the Nick...
Okay, first off, Doug, you're talking way too fast. I missed a few words, and in all reality, I had to go back and watch it. Second of all, Doug, I think you should, I don't know, step away from the mic. It sounds really bad. In fact, it sounds like you're blowing the mic. I said blowing the mic.
Then I watched the Nicktoons and 4Kids versions. After watching these garbage dubs, that made me realize that Dragon Ball Kai as a whole sucks. All of it. This rant will be different from my previous rants on Dragon Ball Kai because this time I'm going to give a visual experience of what I'm talking about. The main reason I hate Kai is the...
But, Doug, you could get the DVDs. I mean, they are far better than the edited ones on TV. And besides, there is something else you should work on, and that's, oh, I don't know, stop tripping over your fucking words.
The animation in the first frame sucks. When I watched this on my television, I thought there was something wrong with my television. No, these bastards remastered the show for no apparent reason, and they added new animation in the opening and certain scenes in the show. I'm sorry, that's lazy. They should have either left the animation like you see in the second frame, or started from scratch on a new animated Dragon Ball Z show based on the manga like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood did, and like Astro Boy have done twice. That is the biggest problem I have with Dragon Ball. That is the biggest reason why Dragon Ball Kai sucks. This is the #1 reason why Dragon Ball Kai sucks. I can forgive the rest of the stuff I'm going to talk about right now, but that is the biggest problem.
I don't get why people think this. Why do you want an entirely new Dragon Ball Z show based off the manga? It wouldn't work. First off, that would take way too long to work on, and it would take a lot of money. Do you understand how much, time and effort it takes to make an animated series? It takes a lot. And whenever I hear people say it has to be a new series, I honestly want to slap them up the face. It doesn't work like that. And Doug, I know I said this before. You need to stop blowing on the mic. It's getting really annoying. Not only that, but here's another thing. It's the 20th anniversary of the show. I think you can take that in consideration when you're doing your rant.
I have with Dragon Ball Kai. Dragon Ball Z Kai does not follow the manga.
No, you lie! You lie!
Doug, the show was made for the fact that manga fans have been begging for an anime based on Dragon Ball Z that was accurate to the manga. I can't believe I'm saying this, but did you research about Dragon Ball Z? You claim to be a humongous fan, but in all seriousness, I can't see it. At all. Jesus Christ, dude.
They're a freaking rehash of the original Dragon Ball Z. They don't even deserve the name Kai. This isn't even a new show. It's the same old shit. First of all, they introduced Bardock, Frieza, and the Saiyans way too early. They start off the show that way.
Well, in all fairness, you're more correct that they kind of revealed something that is kind of a spoiler in the future of this series. But here's the thing. This is something that I actually have retorted to people. fans are watching the show. Fans are watching it on the DVDs and on TV. So, here's my question to you. If you're not a new fan, then why the fuck are you complaining about it? Seriously.
The manga and the original anime does not. When the mangas and the original anime.
Doug, calm down. It would be much better for everyone if you just calm down and then form a sentence so everyone can understand you. You've stumbled over your words in that list clip at least 1,200 times. I'm sorry, Doug, but I can't take you seriously if you're not going to calm down.
5 years after Piccolo Jr. has been defeated, Goku has started up a family, has a son named Gohan, goes to Roshi places, catches up with his friends Bulma, Krillin, and his teacher Master Roshi. Raditz comes to Earth looking for Goku, kills the farmer, runs into Piccolo, who attacks him. Before Raditz can kill Piccolo, he gets another power reading and flies off. Goku and his friends, here he reveals that Goku is called an alien, that Goku is from an alien, that Goku is
Doug, we can see you have an editing software. You keep on moving the damn pictures. But that's not the thing that bothers me. No, I can handle that. But what I can't handle is when somebody has an editing software and they can't edit out their stuttering. You need to watch a video before you upload it to YouTube. If you have any problems in it, then you should fix them. Don't just assume that people are gonna magically get over your points. It just bothers me so much when people don't do this. Seriously, editing is your friend.
Is from an alien race called the Saiyans, and he's from the planet. That Goku is part of an alien race called the Saiyans, and that he's from a planet, and that he's from the planet Vegeta, and he was sent to Earth to destroy all life there, and the story unfolds from there. Dragon Ball Z Kai starts off with Bardock confronting Frieza. Now, chronologically, all of this is accurate because all of that.
Doug, if that is your real name, if that is accurate to the manga, why are you complaining about it? Is it really that hard to get over something so trivial?
Does take place, all of that stuff with Bardock and Frieza does take place before the Dragon Ball series actually starts, but that's BS and not accurate because we're not even supposed to know who the Saiyans are until Raditz comes down and tells Goku about his ancestry, and we're not supposed to know who Frieza and Bardock are until the next saga, which is the Frieza saga, because that was technically both of their
Okay, I'll give you this. You are correct on Frieza's behalf. He was introduced in this season 2. But for Bardock, no, you're incorrect. Bardock was introduced in season 3 as a... Let's see, what was it again? I think it was a flashback. Yeah, I think you need to get your facts straight.
That was technically... That was technically when they were both introduced. And by introducing Frieza early, they ruined the build up to him. By introducing him early, you ruined the build up to Frieza.
Actually, then I'm gonna have to side with some people on this. The way they introduced Frieza in season 2 wasn't all that great. They should just told us about what he did first and then build up to him. Just showing him and saying, okay, yeah, your name's Frieza, and then a few minutes later, oh my god, it's Frieza, the most evil person in the world. Yeah, that's not very good storytelling in my opinion.
In the manga, Vegeta was never seen living at Capsule Corp and never went into outer space to look for Goku. Yet these things are still in Dragon Ball Kai. Trunks' fight with Frieza in the manga is short. Frieza only gets one attack on Trunks, then Trunks kills him effortlessly, quickly. In Dragon Ball Kai, Frieza gets in Dragon Ball Z Kai, Frieza gets multiple shots like in the original Dragon Ball Z anime. The original Dragon Ball Z anime. Then in the original show, King Cole also begs Trunks for mercy in Dragon Ball Z Kai. When once again in the original manga, Trunks he quickly kills King Cole right after he kills
I'm sure this is going to shatter your world, Doug, so I'm just going to tell you something right now. The reason why it's the same stuff is because it's too fucking difficult to make another show from the manga. Seriously, stop complaining. You should be glad for what you got. You picky ass little idiot.
But now we're going to get on to the Cell saga, which is where I originally stopped watching. When Cell steals the sensu beans from Krillin in Dragon Ball Z Kai and the original anime, Piccolo tries to attack Cell, but Cell dodges him, and Cell goes straight for Krillin. Cell goes straight for Krillin and takes the sensu beans. In the original manga, Cell just goes straight for Krillin and easily steals the sensu beans from Krillin. The final two scenes are when Cell spawns the Cell Juniors to attack.
Does anybody else notice that he's using the manga pictures from an unsourced place as opposed to the published version? Because you know, everything on the internet is perfectly 100% accurate. Seriously, Doug, what is wrong with you?
Attack the Z Fighters. In the anime, Tien, Yamcha, Piccolo, and even Krillin managed to fight evenly with the Cell Juniors for a while. As awesome as that is, that.
Wait, Doug, hold on. Let me guess. It's inaccurate.
Is inaccurate to the.
Yay! Now I get some salted nuts.
The child, girl.
As in the manga, Goku, Krillin, Tien, and Yamcha get demolished. They got demolished. They don't even land a single punch or hit. They just get destroyed. They just get destroyed until Gohan intervenes, and only Vegeta and Trunks can defend themselves for a while. That's also a plot hole.
To be fair, the Cell Juniors were birthed, 5 seconds before they fought, so in all fairness, they probably wouldn't be up to full strength. And as for that being a plot hole, how? Could you explain? Or are you just gonna say, it's a plot hole because I said so?
Because Tien, in the first scene, gets easily taken out by Android 17 with one hit, and he even mentions that he is no match for Cell when Piccolo suggests that he go in the hyperbolic time chamber. So that means him, Yamcha, and Krillin should not be able to compete with the Cell Juniors. As much as I love that scene in the original anime.
Doug, I think you're off track, dude. This was a rant on Kai, not the series as a whole. I can't believe I'm actually helping you bring this up, actually. Why am I helping you? This video sucks.
No, that's inaccurate to the manga. The next scene is the Kamehameha Wave beam struggle between Cell and Gohan. In the manga, Gohan alone kills Cell with distraction from Vegeta. But in Dragon Ball Z Kai, Piccolo, Tien, Krillin, Yamcha.
Seriously, dude, learn how to fucking edit. And I know some of you are saying, but isn't that a little mean? I mean, that's the way he talks. I know this. But here's the thing. He's speaking way too fast, he's too angry, and most importantly, we can see he has editing software. He could have taken a little bit more time to edit it.
And Yamcha try to help Gohan by shooting beams of their own, at Cell. But once again, as awesome as that scene was, as awesome it was to see all the Z Fighters fighting together and trying to kill Cell, shooting the beams at him, in the manga, only Gohan defeats Cell. Piccolo and the others can do nothing but watch. Piccolo even curses himself for being so powerless to do anything. The point of this was to prove that the point of all of this was to prove that Dragon Ball Z Kai is not the manga. They don't follow it. It's a shitty rehash of the original Dragon Ball Z, and they deviate from the manga even more than the original anime did because.
Okay, there's all kinds of things wrong with what you just said.
I can't believe you just said that. I hope you're a troll, because that's the only way you could get away with saying something like that. But I fear that you're not. And you know what, guys? I'm cutting it off here, because the next 4 minutes are basically him saying the exact same goddamn shit. So, what are my final words? Doug, there are 3 problems. 1, you need to learn how to edit. I understand that the way you talk is not really, something you can change, but at least if you edited it, all those parts where you stumbled over your words, you could get your points across clear. Number B, I think perhaps you shouldn't have used the manga so much in your arguments. I understand that it's basically trying to be like the manga, but it felt like you nitpicked things that really didn't matter. And then there's green. You need to do more research, dude. It felt like you watched a series once, and then you decided, well, I don't like it, so I'm going to go rant on it. That's not how it works. You need to do research on topics that you're going to rant on. And with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Oh, thank God it's over. And thank God I don't have to look at any more Ben's videos. Oh my God, what is this? No, you can't be serious. No, you can't.